Hey guys, welcome to Two Brothers Gaming. I'm here with Rylan, and we're just going to introduce ourselves at first. So I'll go first. My name is Armory987, also known as Ashton, and I started the podcast just because why not? I already have one, so why not have another and then give me and Rylan something to be able to do together? And we both enjoy gaming, so why not?
Yeah, true. Hi, I'm Ryland. I'm 15 years old, and I'm a content creator and streamer. I've been doing YouTube and stuff for like 3 years and everything. Also have multiple platforms I stream on, like Twitch, Kick, also post on YouTube and like Instagram and stuff. And the reason me and Ashton, like he said, started this podcast, just something else to do. And we just, as he said, he has another podcast, Three Table Gamers.
Right.
I was recently a part of that, but I didn't stay in it long. I only did like 4 episodes.
Yeah.
It was a little overwhelming because I didn't know like anything.
Right. It's hard with 3 people, to talk. So it's easier with 2 people, and then, we'll get the hang of it here and just work everything out.
Yeah. That's really it. That's all I have to say.
All right. So in this podcast, we're going to do a little bit of gaming news and also some of our favorites. So in my other podcast, like Rylan mentioned, he's also Quicks, by the way, on social media. But like he was saying, my other podcast, we do gaming news and mostly strictly gaming news. But here we're going to do a little bit of news and a little bit of our favorites, like I said. So it's not complete news in the complete same podcast. So we are going to start off with a little bit of news, and we'll just, jump into it. PS Plus Essentials for the month of May.
Okay, so there's Calvary 2, or however you say that. I'm not really sure how you say it. Grid Legends and Descenders. Personally, my friend, he has Descenders. He says it's like a biking game where there's a whole bunch of different levels. I'm not sure. I think he said he was multiplayer. I'm not really sure, though. He said, like, you should download Descenders or whatever. It might be multiplayer, but he'd, like, send me clips and stuff of him, like, doing flips and everything. He used to do a whole bunch of tricks.
Okay.
It's cool.
And you said it's like a bicycle game, right?
Yeah, it's like a bicycle game.
Not
like
a motorcycle.
Biking on, like, trails and all that.
Right.
Also, Grid Legends. It is a motorcycle game.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know really what it is, but I heard it just has a story and it's just like a motocross game. That's all I know. Okay. That's not really my type of game though. Like story mode games like that.
No.
With motorcycle. Like no. I'm just used to the whole how Forza and stuff is.
Right. Forza Horizon, Need for Speed, stuff like that. Forza Motorsport, it's all right, but Horizon's better in my opinion.
Yeah. And also Calvary 2, however you say it, right?
I think so. That's how I would say it.
Yeah. George Chivalry or something like that. I don't know. But it's like it's a night game where you like have swords and stuff like that, axes, cool. Whatnot. And it's a first person like slasher where you can like battle with each other. It's also, I think, in mode kind of like capture the flag or something like that,
Okay.
And you can just do a free for all with like 64 players, which is insane for a game like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
64 players for just a first-person slasher game. I know. It's a lot.
All right. Yeah, so all 3 of these games, I've never played, and the only one I've heard of is Descenders. But yeah, so I don't have a whole lot to say on them because I've never played them, and I don't even have PlayStation. So I know you have a PS4, so you could get them if you wanted. But you said you was going to download maybe Descenders. Is that the one you said?
Yeah, or the Calvary. Yeah.
Calvary.
Because I think it's kind of cool. That's cool. It's like a medieval thing, right?
Yeah, that's cool. So is it like cool. A third person hack and slash kind of?
It's first person.
First person. Okay. Cool. All right.
It just has a whole bunch of different weapons and stuff.
Like swords and a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, like maces, all that. It's cool. I've seen gameplay on it. Some.
Cool. All right, moving on. We have also the games with gold for the month of May.
I don't play Xbox. I kind of quit playing Xbox back in 2018. Well, actually, it was a little, you know, like 2017-ish probably. But the Xbox Gold games are a Star Wars like racer game where you race like pods and stuff and all that. And Hoa, I guess
Yeah,
that's how you say it,
Hoa.
or Howa or something like that. I really like Star Wars and stuff. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I have a Star Wars hat or something like that. Over here is like a Yoda thing I have. You can't see it or whatever,
Oh,
but a racer game, it just doesn't seem like my type of game. Also, I'm pretty sure this game was on the original Xbox because I looked at the graphics. The graphics aren't really good. They and everything. I think they were on the original Xbox.
it may have been. May have been. I'm not sure.
And
So
I
I've
don't.
never played it, but
Yeah, and that Hoa game, I think it's just a puzzle game. That's all I could find. Really,
yeah. So
I like some puzzle games like Zelda, for
yeah,
example,
Zelda.
like
It's
Breath
they
of
have
the
a lot
Wild
of
and stuff.
puzzle.
Yeah, I like those type of, but I looked at the gameplay and stuff of it. I didn't really like it very well. So in my opinion, nah, neither of them is a no go for me.
All right. Yeah, like you said, you play PlayStation or PC, but I play Xbox or Switch. So I do play a little bit of Xbox. We were playing some Plunder before we came on here. So on
Oh,
Xbox. But yeah, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. It's based on the pod racing sequence from Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Star Wars
yeah,
Episode 1 Racer puts you behind the controls of your favorite pod racers. So, like I said, it's a Star Wars racer game. I mean, it might be all right to check out. I'm
it's
not
probably decent, but it doesn't sound the best.
right. And I'm not a big Star Wars fan personally. I've never been able to get into the series, but if you're into it, go ahead. And Hoa, it says Hoa is a captivating puzzle platforming game that features breathtaking hand painted art, lovely music, and a peaceful, relaxing atmosphere. Like Rylan said, it's it's just a puzzle game. So the games with gold
It is.
for the past several years have been trash almost every single month. Once in a while you'll get a good one, but it used to be you used to get a good one every single time whenever the Xbox One first came out and they were releasing, good Xbox 360 games on it.
I
But
remember at one point they added this is okay. There's a really good Star Wars franchise actually called The Force Unleashed.
hmm,
They released The Force Unleashed 2, which was a sequel to the first one. The first one's a really good game because
okay.
it's like you play as this guy named Starkiller,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and you fight like Darth Vader and stuff, and the Emperor
Oh,
and all that. You can fight like stormtroopers and all that because you're a rogue Sith or
oh,
something like that.
okay. That's cool.
It's fun. It's really fun. I have it on my 360 actually.
Oh, you still play a 360? Some?
I don't have my controller. It's broken. Like it
Oh,
doesn't work anymore.
I don't even know where my
If you can hear
controllers
it,
are. It rattles.
there's like a rattle. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a rattle inside of it. But yeah, that was the one of the only good games I've seen on Gold, which I don't play Xbox like at all anymore.
Right. Yeah, they used to have good games, but it's been years since they just
Yeah,
put small little junk Xbox One games on there now. It used to be good 360 games, but not anymore. They've already put all the good 360 games on it. So
yeah. I mean, they could just re-release them.
yeah, they
Like
could. I
so,
mean, they're only free once and for a month. So if somebody didn't grab it before, you can go back and get it.
yeah. But they're
I
not
mean,
gonna do that.
they're eventually going to get rid of games with gold altogether and just go to straight Game Pass and just do away with gold altogether and just have Xbox Live tied in with Game Pass. I would
Yeah,
say that's really
probably.
what they're wanting to put out there is Game Pass. So,
Yeah.
all right, moving on. The CMA, not only did they block Microsoft's deal with Activision, they also call out Nintendo and Call of Duty while doing it.
Hmm. Okay, so I heard they said like the Switch wasn't capable of running Call of Duty and stuff,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So really, I think it could run it. It can run Fortnite just fine, and Fortnite right now is a really powerful game. It has one of the best graphics probably of any game right now, besides like Forza, like Horizon
Right.
4 or something like that,
Right.
because it's more realistic. But they made the game like really high based. My PC sometimes even has trouble running it and stuff. But I think, it would be a little bit laggy sometimes, or the frames would drop, like everything. Any game does it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I think it would actually run it pretty decently.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. So I have the article here I'll read out to everybody. It says one proposal that came about as a part of the acquisition was Microsoft's 10-year commitment to bring Call of Duty games to the Switch, which the CMA believes it's not technically capable of running the game in a manner resembling the experience on more powerful platforms. It says Nintendo does not currently offer Call of Duty, and we have seen no evidence that suggests that its consoles will be technically capable of running a version of Call of Duty that is similar to those in Xbox and PlayStation in terms of quality and gameplay and content. So
Yeah.
they don't have to release Call of Duty on the Switch that meets with the Xbox or PlayStation. Will the Switch run Call of Duty 60 frames per second or 4K visuals? No, because it doesn't even run 4K visuals. It runs 1080. Could they lock the frames per second to 30 frames per second and 1080p and it would run it? Yeah, I would say it would. So
They could just like tone it down for Switch players
right,
instead of running like all that up on the higher consoles like PS5, Xbox Series X, all that. You can
right,
just put it down. Because
right.
PlayStation stuff, they run like 1080
Yeah,
and
exactly.
60.
Right. They could do that with the Switch. They could run at 1080 and 30 because Fortnite only runs 30 on the Switch. So, I mean, what's it matter? You can still play Call of Duty at 30 frames per second if you can play Fortnite at 30 frames per second. So, the CMA, their reasoning for this, I don't really believe it. I think they're just trying to be difficult. Honestly, I think Sony's paying them off, honestly, to block this deal. But, yeah, I have no proof that they're paying them off. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I think even if, say, for some odd reason, 1080p, 30 frames per second would not run on the Switch, they could run a cloud version and they could run 60 frames, 1080 on a cloud version. I mean, yeah, it's relying on internet, but it'd still be on the Switch technically. So Microsoft would be holding up their end of the deal.
Yeah.
So it really kind of aggravated me that they're using this as an excuse to not let the deal go through whenever there are at least two different ways for Call of Duty to be on the Switch.
Because there's possible ways. They're just lazy and they don't want to do it.
Right. Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
CMA is just wanting to be difficult. Microsoft is going to appeal it, and hopefully it will, I hope the deal goes through because I want to play Call of Duty on the go and maybe eventually see Call of Duty on the Switch. So,
yeah, it'd be cool.
yep. All right. Going on to our last topic of the day. Plunder is officially back in Warzone 2.0.
Yeah, me and you played it the other day.
Yep.
Well, I don't think I got to play it with you, but I played with Colin and Cole.
Right.
Or whatever, because your game kept on crashing and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad Plunder's back in Warzone. It's it's one of my favorite game modes in Call of Duty.
Right.
Now,
Right.
back then it was like search and destroy and stuff like that.
Right.
I might probably start playing Call of Duty more and stuff since Plunder's back out, because that was the first ever game I actually played back in Warzone 1 was Plunder. It was on Colin's Xbox.
Oh, okay.
It was fun. And I liked it. Plunder is just really fun.
Yeah, you go collect some money. What else? I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Yeah, true. Get a few kills.
Yeah, get a few kills on the way.
Somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah, so
really...
like I said, Plunder is officially back on April 26th. The beloved game mode was removed when Activision launched Warzone 2.0. It was on the original Warzone. Once Warzone 2.0, it was left out for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Personally, this game mode is the only reason that I played the first Warzone, because I didn't really like the Battle Royale. If I'm going to play a Battle Royale, I just play Fortnite.
True.
So, I mean, yeah, is it cool having a Call of Duty Battle Royale? I mean, yeah, I guess, but Plunder, it's awesome. I was just playing it before we recorded this episode. So, I hopped off of it to come over here. So I'll probably hop back on after we get off. So I love it that much. And hopefully they don't take it away. If they take it away, I'll stop playing Warzone again. It's just how it'll be.
Yeah. Because, Plunder it's one of my favorite game modes besides like Rebirth, because I like, Rebirth, whatever. Rebirth
Yeah.
Island. Resurgence. I liked it because how fast paced it was, because I like fast paced shooters.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I do too. I know what you mean. I just like going around, collecting different loot boxes, getting the cash and getting kills on the way, stealing their cash. Like I'll hunt down the Kingslayers, the guys with the most money. I'll hunt them down, kill them, take their money, and then I'll be, it's fun. And we do good at it. We have a good strategy. Once we get it down and get to know the map, we're learning the map is where we're having trouble right now, but we're getting it.
Yeah. But once you get it, you'll win even more and stuff.
Yeah, we get first all the time on the original Warzone playing, just because we knew the map, we knew where to go, we knew everything. But we'll get it on here once we play it more.
Okay.
Good game mode, guys. If you have never played Plunder, definitely.
Recommend it.
Yeah, I'd recommend go play it as soon as you get done hearing this. Whenever you hear it, go play it. It's awesome. All right, so no, it's not in your nose, but real quick, you want to just tell everybody your favorite console?
Well, I grew up around the generation of the 360, the Xbox 360.
Right.
Which, I like the older consoles and stuff, but Xbox 360 was my first ever console.
Right. My Xbox 360.
Yeah, your Xbox 360. I remember we used to play Call of Duty on like that bench because our mom had that bench.
Right. We'd set the bench in the living room and play Black Ops 2.
We were like 2 or 3 feet from the TV. We were so close to the TV.
Yeah.
Playing Black Ops 2.
Probably why my eyes are bad.
Yeah, probably me too. It was just a blast.
It was awesome.
I would say the 360 because I had the most memories on it. It's probably besides the PlayStation 4, I played more hours on the 360 than anything. Yeah,
I definitely poured a lot of hours onto the 360 as well, and the best Call of Duties are on the 360 generation. PS3, Xbox 360, even the Wii. I mean, the Wii had Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, and but
it wasn't that good, but still,
it got it done, I guess. If they can get Call of Duty on the Wii, they can get it on the Switch. But
exactly,
because the Wii was basically a souped-up GameCube. It had the same amount of power as GameCube, pretty much. But anyway, speaking of the GameCube, that is my favorite console of all time. Just so many great games. You got Wind Waker, Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime 1 and 2. You got all kinds of great games. And it was hated back in the day, but people are realizing how much of a hidden gem it is, and they're trying to buy them up. And GameCube games are getting expensive now, so that's why.
Do you think they'll ever like remaster the GameCube or something like that in the future?
I'm hoping for a GameCube Mini like they did for their other consoles, but I doubt it, because, and even on the Switch Online, I don't see it coming to the service. I just see them remastering them like they did with Metroid Prime recently, and there's other games rumored to be remastered for the GameCube, because the GameCube's graphics, they're new enough to just put a fresh coat of paint on and sell it for $60 again, or $40 in Metroid Prime's case, depending on the game. So hopefully we'll get more GameCube games on the Switch in the future.
Yeah, hopefully. It'd be cool to have like more Zelda games and stuff and all that.
Right. Yeah, I want more Zelda, but Tears of Kingdom's coming out soon, and I'm hoping to
comes out in 11 days.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get it release day, and I can stream it that night. So hopefully.
Okay. I wish I could stream it, but I can't, sadly. I'm not gonna get a release date. Crap, I'll probably get it like a month or two after its release.
Yeah.
I'll still play it though, because I really want to play it.
Yeah.
Because Breath of the Wild was fun for me.
It was a great game. I poured hours in the Breath of the Wild and all the DLC and everything.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to do it for us, guys. Follow me on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and follow Rylan on his. Subscribe to him on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and our podcast as well. Listen to us live on Kick and YouTube. And I think that's it. You got anything?
Yeah. Not really. Just as Ashton said, like go follow all his socials and stuff, and follow all mine. If you guys want to, it's personal choice, up to you guys.
Right.
But if you guys enjoy the podcast and stuff, you'll probably like our content we post and everything. So
right,
yeah,
we both stream games and we'll play with you guys if you want to, let us know. We appreciate you guys and we'll see you next week.